EA Sports. It's in the game.
What's up, it's your boy $1 Million TTV coming at you back with another video. $1 Million TTV on YouTube and $1 Million on Twitch. Today we're doing a golf video. This is going to be a 5-part series of trying to get on the PGA Tour. This is Greg. This is McIlroy, pro golfer. This is Rory McIlroy, pro golfer game. Let's get this video started. Let's go.
EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present opening round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship.
What a drive. What
Headed
a
for the
drive.
bunker?
Please do not go in the sand. Please do not go in the sand. And it went in
Well,
the
the tee
bunker.
shot has landed in the bunker. Frank, just a slight miss off the tee. He's in the fairway bunker.
Yeah, just really got to pick the right club once again. Sometimes you take
That's
a
a
little bit
horrible
more
way to
club
start.
out of the fairway bunker, choke down.
His second shot. Now the third shot at the par 5.
This is definitely not going down the fairway.
Oh,
Doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the
great
deep rough.
shot.
You have to
Well,
think he'll
still
be
not
happy
gonna
with
be on the
that,
five
given that it
stroke.
looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see
Yeah,
what he does from here now. Lucky break.
This
Well,
might
the
be
stats say that is a
six.
green hit in regulation, but it's not yet a par on the card. Very tough putt coming up.
Yep.
That's
yep.
all he wanted to
Six
do there.
strokes.
Yeah, it's touch. And when you think from that distance, chances of making are almost none. So to guarantee a 2-putt, well done.
Yep, 6 strokes.
Well, with that drop shot, moves to 1 over for the tournament.
41st place. Crap.
Here now, the 12th hole at the TPC Sawgrass. It's a 358-yard
All right, let's
par
drive
4,
this
so
one.
short on the card, Frank, but obviously a challenge. What's the key here?
Once again, trying to find that right position on the fairway, and that's down the right side. Anything down the left, that mound is going to block your view.
Always so nice, Frank, when that gleaming white golf ball is sitting up on those emerald fairways, the way this one is.
The game almost
Don't
appears
go in
easy
the-
when one is playing their second shot from the middle of the fairway, and you quickly forget how difficult it can be. You look left or right, game becomes much harder.
There we
Not a
go.
problem
There
there,
we go.
Rich.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we made
Frank,
up for
that's a
on
par,
that one.
and onward we go. 13th hole is
moved
where
up
the
one
action is
spot.
right now. Let's take you there.
All right, let's hammer this one.
Frank, what's the mindset this late in the first round when you haven't played your best?
Well,
Hey,
something
that
you've got to
is
get into the
hammered.
clubhouse, minimize the damage. And you've also got to figure out what's gone wrong. Little trip to the range, fix it up. Tomorrow will be a better day.
Nice.
Settles in over the putt.
On that one went in. Under four. We got
Solid
3 on that
effort
one.
and reasonable result to stay at 1 over
43rd
par.
place. What? We didn't even go up any.
Frank, the
Holy
14th
crap.
hole. A lot has happened here over the years.
I think it's the
Hammer.
litmus test on the back nine. That's where things really start to heat up. It looks like a straightforward
And
tee
it's gonna
shot,
hit a fan.
but often the eyes wander to that water down the left side. And of course, if you think about that, you invariably fire the ball towards the right, where those hillocks and thick rough is, and virtually no chance of
And
reaching
it's
the
gonna
par
go in
4
the
and
sand,
2.
of course.
Not missing by much today, but enough to again be in the bunker. From 90 out. Frank, the players out here today really have the opportunity of a lifetime chance to earn a PGA Tour card at the end of this tournament.
And that life-changing opportunity is certainly going to be on the line. All of these great golfers have put
And
in the
of course
time
we messed that
to get
up
where they
too.
are right now, and they're just one step away. That's right, one step away, maybe this week, of earning a tour card.
And then we
That's
missed our
about as
putt.
depressing a moment as there is in golf. When you miss the bogey putt, you know you're staring at double. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. 3 over for the day.
88th place. Daggum. We're sucking right now.
Frank, the
+3.
15th hole certainly has the respect of the
All right, let's
professionals.
hammer
But
this
you're
one.
right, this is a positional hole where just keep the ball down the left center.
Keep on going.
You can't go too far,
Don't
though, because you'll
land
get
in the
blocked out or
sand.
you'll run out of
No.
fairway. From there, it's really about knowing where the flag is, what position on the screen, because this is another green that's not flat. If the second
right
shot lands
back
on the
in the
wrong
sand.
portion of the green, it'll
Oh.
finish well away from the hole.
Frank, this is the 3rd shot from the fairway bunker.
Good lie. And once again, just making sure you have enough loft to carry the lip in front of you, and really then focus about the target in front.
So that one settles about 18 feet away from the cup. Pretty good shot.
Really. This is an awkward length.
Well, he's not going to be real happy with that.
And we
Wow.
missed the putt again.
So a tester from 4 feet.
Just tap it in, Happy. Just tap it in.
No doubt would love to have this one back. That's a double bogey, 2 drop shots. Well, that'll do it for today. Not a great performance, not on the first page of that
129th
leaderboard.
place.
Yeah, the
We
people on the top of
suck.
this leaderboard are there for a reason. They hit
Balls.
more fairways, more greens. It sounds easy, and I know this is a difficult course, but that's the way it's going to have to be played.
EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly
84th
present
place,
second
okay.
round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship.
All right. All right, that's hammered. That's hammered. Just stay out of the bunker.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Frank, as we get set for this approach, what does our featured player need to do to regain some of that early round
Right
magic?
into the bunker.
First, a bit of advice, really. Take a deep breath. Make sure all those bad thoughts get out of your mind. After that,
Frank, I'm sure it feels good to
There
get
we
some
go.
red numbers on the card, but this tournament is probably too far out of reach at this point.
good question.
54th place.
Frank, 7th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. How do you break this one down?
Not overly long, 440
Stay out
yards,
of the
but
bunkers,
once
come
again,
on.
it's a tee shot. If you're driving the ball well, that's fine. You just sort of blister it down there, but you're starting to lose one a little bit to the right. There's 3 pot bunkers there, and of course, if you're fearful of it going left, there's a canal all the way down the left side that'll get your attention. In the direction of the sand,
Looks like it. Into the
There
thick
we go.
stuff. That's
Stay
a
out of the bunker.
difficult lie.
Barely.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in.
Keep on
And
rolling.
from the rough, he manages to not only make the green, but get within easy striking distance of the hole.
That was cruel. That looked like it was certainly going in.
And we fumbled the bag there. We fumbled the
Frank,
bag
it's been
there.
that kind of a tournament. Another bogey.
Yeah, it's not exactly a small gap between
We
that
fumbled the
player
bag
there
this
and
time
the
there.
rest of the field. That gap's got to feel like the Grand Canyon right now.
Frank, this one's not looking good.
Down
Yeah,
bunker,
certainly not down the
bunker.
fairway line, heading toward the rough.
Roll, roll.
Pretty good result right there, considering.
It looked rough all the way, Rich.
Exactly.
It really did.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
No, don't roll that
He'll take that
far.
one all day long. Very solid, about 15 feet away. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
And that rolled a little bit too far.
Come on, you have to make that, don't you? Drop shot here at the 8th. Shouldn't be a problem here. So the featured player losing a shot, the question becomes, Frank, have they lost their way?
Yeah, live by the sword, die by the sword.
Frank, what do you make of the final hole here on the front side, the 583-yard par 5 ninth?
Just depends on how much you want to risk here.
Par
If you hit a
five
good
on
drive down the right side, it's certainly gettable for 2.
Keep on
But
rolling.
you can make an absolute mess here at 9.
Now the second shot to the par 5.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. And that one rolls
in the
just
grass.
into the rough.
Now you have to decide whether or not that ball's going to fly or not.
Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot
Don't
you think
roll
you could hit
any further,
directly
no.
at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Great shot coming out of that bunker right there.
Showing some skills today.
Well, too bad he gives one back. Frank getting set now for one of the more exciting back nines in all of golf right here at TPC Sawgrass.
And it starts at 10. It looks like a dogleg to the left, really, but you've got to play it as a straightaway tee shot. The run out just over
And right into
310
the rough.
yards.
So
There
from
we
the
go,
rough
there we
back
go.
to the fairway. That's the right way to go.
Yeah, didn't take the bait, and at least now he's only going to play the price of a poor tee shot. Still got a good chance, though, getting away with par.
Don't roll any further.
That is an excellent play right there. The approach giving him another good look. Sitting right now at 2 over par for the round. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
He
you
just
gotta
missed
be
that.
kidding
I
me.
cannot believe that. That was such a short putt. He's made it.
+8 on the day.
All right, hole number 11 here at the TPC Sawgrass, 558-yard, par 5. No shortage of options, no shortage of hazards, Frank.
If there's one hole at
Keep on going,
TPC
keep on
Sawgrass
going.
where you
Stay
can
out of the rough
literally
and
leap
bunker.
out of your shoes, this is it.
Keep on
That's in the
rolling.
fairway.
Second shot.
Look out left.
Stay out of the rough and the
And there's
bunker.
rough
Stay
over
out of
there.
the rough and the bunker.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball
And
is
it landed
swallowed
right
up.
in the rough. Great.
This requires a lot of speed through the ball.
Stay out of the bunker. Stay out of the bunker.
It's tough to take an extra club
Okay,
out of
we're
that
in the
lie,
rough.
Rich,
It
because
jumped
it's
out of the
always in the
bunker
back of
into
your
the rough,
mind. If you
okay.
hit it properly, it's going to email the green.
He gave that one everything he had. I mean, really gouged it, and still,
Easy putt.
it was
easy
short.
Putt.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
A very quick exit, miscut. Not the only one there, but surprising.
The weekend now to regroup. Just didn't hit many good shots.
I got cut. paying golfers. Attributes bonus, okay. Upcoming events. Current standings. Position 30th, hole 11th. PGA West TBC Stadium course, La Quinta, California. Course conditions average, wind speed 1 to 2 miles per hour. Score under 1.
This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Today it's live opening round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge.
Straight shot, straight shot. Stay out of the rough and bunker. Fairway, all right.
Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. Frank, our featured player, a bit wobbly of late. This is an important approach shot.
It is. Time to just hit the brakes, do a little reset. Things aren't completely lost yet. Start to get back to that positive frame of mind.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. Getting set now over the putt. Oh, I thought he had that.
Oh!
Well, that's disappointing. He misses the par putt, and he'll have this for bogey. Clean this up with a tap. So with that, the score is now at even par. Now the par 4 12th, only 363 yards, but Frank, it is intricate. There's a lot involved, isn't there, in playing a hole like this?
Yeah, I think this is where you have to work out, which clubs do you hit the best? Are you better with a 9-iron, or are you better with a wedge? Because that's the distance you want to hit it to. That's how you can be aggressive, even when you're laying up. He needs a sort of miracle putt.
Pretty long putt right here. You'd be happy to get it to within 2-3 feet. Come on, you can't leave it that short, can you? Not a gimme, but well within his range.
There we go.
Well, not in contention, but in for par. Action flying all over the place. Let's get down now to the 13th. Frank, how would you assess this first round performance from our featured golfer?
No,
Unfortunately,
no.
that ball is wet. So hit the previous shot in the water, took a drop. This now the third shot.
Hazard.
Maybe wet. Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
You hate to
Dang.
miss the short ones. Ouch. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Once you hit
What
double
the
par, it is time to just
freak?
pick up and move on. Count that as a triple bogey. Ouch. Well, Frank, kind of a
Oh,
make or
that
break hole here at the 14th,
sucks.
par 4, 389 yards.
Yeah, for the Cavalier player, you can sort of go at this green in a more direct line. 290 yards will take all this bunker down the right out of play. Just leave you a flick in here. I'm going to say that's not a bad play, really. If you don't do that, then you just got to thread it down the left.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Hasn't been easy, but he'll take it. That's a par. 3 over for the day. Well, Frank, we are turning home. It says so on the scorecard here at 15.
It is, and once again, another example of great bunkering by Pete
Stay
Dye.
out of there,
Bunkers
stay out of
on a
there.
lot of golf courses are just simply left and right. But what Pete Dye does, he lets them cut in, especially that one down the left side of the fairway. It cuts in, so it has to be avoided. And it's going to be about 280 yards to take it completely out of play. That's probably the best line, is to get it just past that last bunker on the left side.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. On the green and in play. Good shot. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Struggling a
you
bit
gotta
with
be
the flat
freaking
stick and the
kidding
drop
me.
shot here at the 15th hole. This for him would be one drop shot. And he makes it for a bogey here. And that'll wrap up the first round. We saw some good golf today, Frank, but some others, they got off to a slow start.
Yeah, and I don't really know how to explain why. Maybe lack of practice rounds, maybe not enough time on the golf course. They certainly will have to regroup tomorrow and put up a show just to make the cut.
+3 today. Ranked 114th in the tournament.
EA Sports is proud to present PGA Tour coverage. It's second round coverage of the Career Builder
All
Challenge.
right, let's do this. Puts power under that, but it's swinging to the rough. You don't like that.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
There we go,
That's
there
an
we go.
absolute beauty.
Third shot, looking for a good one. Frank had hit the green,
Oh,
but
hit it too
just
hard.
didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he's thinking on that.
And from
gotta
the
be
rough, he
kidding me.
manages
I'm
to
messing
not
up
only
in
make
so
the
many
green, but get within
different
easy
ways.
striking distance of the hole. That's about as depressing a moment as there is in golf. When you miss the bogey putt, you know you're staring at double. Frank, how do you explain what we saw here?
It's a mess. It's probably the easiest way to put it. This case of anything that could go wrong, not just probably, it did. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it
And
looks
it's going
like.
to go in the rough.
And it looks like it's in the rough there, Frank.
It might not be as bad as it looks.
Back in the rough.
The lie pretty much dictated the result. Thick rough, tough to get that all the way to the green.
trying to muscle it out of
Into
there,
the
but
bunker.
you had to be Schwarzenegger to get that one done. Frank, here we go again. Another shot
Into the
from the
rough.
rough.
Yeah, let's see if he learned his lesson.
Just trying to make clean contact from the rough.
Oh, that was solid, Rich. This one's safely on.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
You
man.
gotta be freaking
I just
kidding
pushed it.
me.
That hurts. That hole certainly got the best of him. Triple bogey. Frank, players had hybrids, some had irons out off the tee on that short par 4 second. Time to get the big stick out here on the third.
It certainly is. The third hole you play, yeah, 3 totally different looks off the tee. This hole appears straightish off the
I
tee,
need
but
to
well
embrace
bunkered
my
down the
inner
left,
Happy
which makes you
Gilmore
push
here.
that tee shot a little to the right.
Frank, what's the best way to get at this hole location here at number 3?
If there's a desired shot
Into the
pattern,
rough.
it's a little draw off the tee and a little draw in. And the reason why, if you look at the shape of that green, it's on a 45-degree angle to the left. So it really does suit
Keep
a
on
shot
rolling, keep
coming
on
in from the
rolling. No, don't
right.
stop.
Frank, it's been that kind of a tournament. Another bogey.
Yeah, it's not exactly a small gap between that player there and the rest of the field. That gap's got to feel like the Grand Canyon right now.
Frank, this is our first par 3 of the day. The fourth, about 192 yards.
And it's called sandpit. So if you're not on the green, chances are you're getting that lob wedge or sand wedge out. The green is 36 yards deep. Got a nice little sort of hump and hollow roll to it. Mini roller coaster.
Chance to get it close here. Frank, golf
don't
may
keep on
be
rolling
the
up to
best
your
sport to
forefoot.
follow from this standpoint. You can get closer to the great athlete in golf than you can in any other sport. You could stand 5 feet from Tiger Woods at a tee box as he's getting ready to drive. I mean, that's really unusual in sports.
Yeah, it's a different type of spectator sport, especially if you follow your favorite player all the way around the golf course. Because it's not like waiting for your favorite hitter in a baseball
keep on
game.
messing
You've got to
up.
wait several innings. You can literally see him hit every single shot, drive through to putt.
They'll be happy with that. In the fairway, now a good chance to attack this hole. Right in the heart of the fairway, green light special.
And that got hit.
Now the third shot here at the par 5, fifth.
Yeah, great opportunity, scoring
That
club in
hooked
hand.
in.
Just check the yardage, make sure there's no little fickle breezes around. Pitch the ball on the number, got a birdie putt coming up.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Well, Frank, how about this 255-yard par 3 sixth?
Yeah, there's a bit of a bailout area, sort of short
That
and
is
left, but
going to go
the only
right
in the
into
water.
the
Too
freaking
bad.
water.
So this will be the third shot after taking the drop with the ball going in the water. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like
Oh
kissing your
my
mother-in-law.
gosh.
Just a tap in to finish the hole. Everything has gone wrong today. Just continues to be ugly. Frank, too many missed shots and now a missed cut.
Everything that could
Yes,
go
it's
wrong
disappointing,
went wrong
but
in that
the experience gained from playing this course really will be invaluable. Now's the time, just pick your head up and move forward. There's always another week.
tournament. I got cut again.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the BioWare Classic. Well, here we are at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. We're located along the St. Johns River in the Sunshine State, Florida. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Frank, what stands out when you look at the wetlands?
Let's do this.
The swampland, the gators, really it's a good driving golf course, Rich. Not a
see
lot
if
of
we can
fairway
find
bunkers in play here at Wetlands, but
Get good placement in
if
the
you drive the ball well here, you really can get a good score out here at Wetlands. They play the web.com here every now and again, so we've seen some good scores over the years, but always fun to be playing in Florida. Sun on your back, warm golf conditions.
Now his third, staring right at the green. Bit surprising, he misses the green in regulation here at the par 5.
Yeah, you'd think this is one of the easier holes on the golf course, so now just trying to avoid 6.
I overdid that.
Well, this is how you build a good round, Frank. You just keep hitting greens.
Even par currently.
Oh, I thought he had that. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Well, with that drop shot, moves to 1 over for the tournament. Coverage continues at EA Sports. Let's go out now to our featured golfer at the 13th. Has not been a banner day for our featured player, Frank, but it is only the first round.
You always got to try and get something out of your round, even if it's something to work on for tomorrow.
Frank, it makes the game
This is a
easy when you
par
play
4.
it from the fairway.
Especially when you play it from a lie like that.
Stay out of the bunker.
Not enough on that one.
Of course, it goes
Yeah,
right
just seemed
to
to
the
baby
bunker.
In the greenside bunker here, Frank. Nice to go to the beach, but not too often, we hope. Great shot coming out of that bunker right there.
Showing some skills today.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Been a little too much of that, Frank, just sort of ho-hum pars.
All right.
Moving on to the tricky 14th
over.
here at the Wetlands. It's 204 yards, but there is plenty of trouble out there. Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance really for birdie, but really it was a rather poor approach shot.
Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Not very happy
you
with
gotta
that
be
one.
kidding me. Come on, man.
So, 2 over par for the round.
2 over par.
Final par 5 on the backside here at the Wetlands, 590 yards.
Second shot.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the
right
flag.
to
This is a
crap.
green light special.
Well, we've seen this before today in the bunker. Great knees, great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face. so it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination.
Are
Right
you
to the
kidding me?
crapper
He just
again.
missed that. I cannot believe that. That was such a short putt. Not his best effort right there. That's a bogey, and now 3 over. Frank, that was a great day of golf. My only question now is, how we getting back? How we getting home from here?
Rich,
3
there's
over
only
par.
one way. That's the airboat. We're in Florida.
Rev it up. What a super day of golf we saw here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club along the St. Johns River.
104th
For
place.
Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, saying so long from all of us at EA Sports. EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the BioWare Classic. Wow, check this out, Frank. Par 3 fourth, 250 yards. This is a really cool hole.
It is. You tee off, and that tee shot right across the swampland into a crescent-shaped green, and of course, it is protected by that bunker that just cuts in. It doesn't give you very much depth on that middle line of the green. So if the pin's in the middle, that's when the hole plays
we
its
go.
most difficult.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
You gotta be freaking
Not a problem there, Rich.
kidding me.
It's no snack, though.
Wow,
And then I
that was
missed the
so
putt.
close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration. Frank, nothing really went the player's way this week.
Yeah, if this was motor racing, you'd say it's a case of having 4 flat tires.
Now to the 5th hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, 635 yards. A lot going on here, Frank.
The shorter hitters don't really worry about the swampland on the left because it really only cuts in to worry the longer hitters if you want to try and reach this par 5 and 2. So shorter hitters, 2 good shots, set up a wedge shot. Longer hitters, are you straight enough to hit it into the narrowest part of the fairway?
And then
Frank
right
Ball is in the
into
rough
the
here.
crapper.
What are the problems on this next shot?
Well, this is really where the skill level comes in. A good part. This is where the good player separates himself from the rest.
Well, Frank, you
Right
hate to
back
miss
into
the
the
green on a
crapper.
par 5 with your 3rd shot.
Well, they say par 5s are the easiest holes to birdie, but the hardest holes to make 4. Making a 6, though, that certainly sets yourself backwards. So tough up and down.
Well, the stats say that is a green hit in regulation, but it's not yet a par on the card. Very tough putt coming up. Always 2 components to the long lag putt, the speed, number 1, and then the read. And missed out on that second part. That was a little bizarre right there. I didn't expect that. Just a couple of feet.
I suck at golf. I suck at golf.
Frank, how do you explain what we saw here?
It's a mess. It's probably the easiest way to put it. This case of anything that could go wrong, not just probably, it did. Well, Mr. Ball does not meet Mr. Fairway. It's off, rough.
Frank, what's the best way to get at the golf ball when it's sitting down just a bit in the rough?
You have to accept the fact, first and foremost, that you're not going to get clean contact. So you have to decide whether the ball's going to come out short or it's going to fly. Because very rarely will it come out the normal distance of what you hit on the fairway. So if it's a little thin and wispy, chances are it might fly. If it's nestled down, you're going to have to take at least another club.
Frank, our featured player, a bit wobbly of late. This is an important approach shot.
It is. Time to just hit the brakes, do a little reset. Things aren't completely lost yet. Start to get back to that positive frame of mind.
And he makes it for a bogey here.
7 over par.
Frank, now we get a crack at another par 5. The 7th is 592 yards.
and certainly reachable, especially with a tee shot that follows the shape of this fairway, which is slightly to the left. Good tee shot, you can get home, and those bunkers, if anything, are nicely placed on that left side of the green, actually to protect a shot that goes too far or too left.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Made par yesterday. This one for birdie. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Nudge this one home, finish it
I
up.
think we got par.
And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of
That
this green gives
has
you
to
like
be,
an
though.
optical illusion.
Worst
You think it's
luck.
lapping up with the front of this green, but there's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop off behind this green, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So a tricky little par 3.
Settles in over the putt.
At least we got par again.
Not a problem from there. Right in the middle. Missed cut. What happened, Frank?
Just not good enough. That's the easy way. Way too many shots out there, especially for that caliber of play. So put it in the memory banks, move forward, better days ahead.
Cut again. Alright, it's been your boy $1 Million TTB on YouTube and $1 Million on Twitch. I hope you guys enjoyed this crappy golf video that I suck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been 45 minutes long. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.